Once upon a time, there was a little boy wearing a green shirt. You don't know what his name is, but he was a little boy wearing a green shirt. Now, this little boy loved to play video games, okay? So he got this one video game where he was a lion. And on this game, your whole job was to kill the whole forest. So the lion would go and kill the horse, he'd kill the elephant, he'd kill everything and get all these points, and then he'd win the game. Another game, he was supposed to be an alien who eats human beings. So he's a big green monster alien. He would go and destroy that house, destroy this house, throw the car across the city, smash everybody on the head, and blood everywhere, and everyone's dying. And then another game, the little boy in the green shirt likes to play soldier. So he gets the guns, he steals the cars, he shoots people, and it's so much fun. Now here's the thing. What would happen if that little boy did that in the real world? If the little boy pretended to be a lion, ran around biting everybody, biting all the animals, what would happen? If that little boy thinks he's an elephant or thinks he's a lion and goes to bite a dog, what is the dog going to do? It's probably going to bite him back. What if that little boy got a big hammer and ran around trying to hit people, to try to break cars and break houses and break things? What would happen? He would probably get in a lot of trouble. His parents will have to pay a lot of money. He will get in a lot of trouble. Suspensions, detentions, spankings, yellings, groundings. Does that sound fun? What if that little boy went and got a big gun, 20 guns, and just went around shooting everybody, shooting cars, shooting houses, shooting everything? Would that sound like fun in the real world? How would you feel if some little boy came up to you and bit you because he says, I'm the king of the lions, I can bite everyone? Would you feel like, what's wrong with you? You're such a weirdo. Yeah. You're crazy. Why would you bite people? Human beings don't bite people. What if you took a big hammer and started hitting all your friends, hitting your family, hitting your mom, hitting your grandma and grandpa? Would you think he was cool?
No.
Would you think he was nice? No, right? You would think, this guy is crazy. He belongs in a hospital. His parents probably raised him really bad, right? And what if that little boy went and got guns and started shooting everyone and shooting cars and shooting buildings? Would you say that little boy is cool? Would you want to be friends with him? What if he shot your mom? What if he shot your dad? What if he killed your brother or sister? Would you think that's funny? Would you think that's fun? So what's the difference then? Playing video games is supposed to be for fun. It's supposed to be for imagination, supposed to be for problem solving. But if you cannot separate between the two worlds of fantasy and reality, you will be the best video game player, but you will be the worst human being. And where do you have to eat? In the real world or the fantasy world? Where do you live? Where do you love people? Where do you go to school? Where do you work? Where are your friends? Are they in the real world or are they in this fake monster world? They're in the real world. So you can play video games, but you have to be smart enough to separate between the fake, which is just games. You don't do that in real life. And the real life where you have to be generous, courteous, nice to each other, respectful, and a good person from inside. Otherwise, just think about how people will look at that little boy in the green shirt who's biting people, hitting people with hammers, or even shooting people. Would you like to know that person? No, no one would. So be careful. When you play video games, don't let it change the person that you are. It's just a game. It's not what you're going to become. Okay?